take care of it. Get ready for combat, sweet desire.
Run!
Approach, Oroti. Your time has come. Come on, Desire, attack!
Lordy Lord, Jeanneline has stopped our credit and we haven't a guinea to our names. There's not the slightest contract in sight. Oh, wherefore art the dragons of yesterday who so gleefully terrorized rich island folk?
Wah! Get hungry!
That's the way it is, Gwizdo. The dragons have migrated to the eastern lands. You have to respect the laws of nature.
Quick! I just saw a dragon! Come on!
All right, business is looking up.
Ah! Not a lovely crumb!
It's a Desideria. They are said to be harmless.
Harmless or not, we are dragon hunters and we're gonna get that boy. Zaza, tell Jeanneline that she can light the stove. Tonight on the menu, Desiderium steaks. Dinner's on me. Right, big guy? Get to work.
Ah! Bigfoot!
What's all this about dragon steaks?
My dear Jeanneline, we're gonna cut the nasty dragon up into slices for you. We'll come to some deal over money with a standard contract, and I'll gift you traveling expenses. Okay with you? Huh?
Oh,
There's clean, efficient work for you. All you have to do is cough up the guineas now, Jeanneline.
for a dragon that keels over on its own? Mind I don't make you keel over on your own too. Zoe! My daughter! Oh! Quick! She can't breathe! We'll take care of you, my little Zoe.
Since when has Zoria taken to flying on dragons and not flying machines? She's going to ruin the market if she tames the critters.
Don't call her that.
But it's she who wants people to call her Zoria the Hunter.
Her real name is Zoe. That was her name when I adopted her, when I brought her up. My baby.
I should have counted transport expenses.
This concoction will bring down the fever. A fractured leg and several broken ribs, bruises all over. Nothing to worry about. She needs rest more than anything. Your little pet will soon be frolicking in the prairies again in no time.
Thanks, Master Cow. Thank you.
Okay. I'm actually feeling a tad peckish.
But of course, follow me to the dining room. I'll prepare a nice grilled boarback steak for you. Zaza, can you take care of your sister?
Huh?
No, Oroti. No,
It's me, Zaza.
She must have suffered a terrible shock.
That's for sure. When you ride a dragon, it's always a long way to fall.
Oroti, if I die, other hunters will come to kill you.
Ah, now you're talking, Zoria. Carry on. What's all this about hunters?
Leave her alone. Can't you see she's not well?
Come on, Zaza. It's important. Maybe she's got a whole army of dragons on her tail. Think about the tavern.
Maybe it's written on this.
Lordy, Lian-Chu, I have in my hands an extraordinary contract. A dragon with 8 heads terrorizing the islands of the east. 2,000 guineas per head. I'll leave the calculations to you. Let's go.
This contract is Zoria's, Gwizdo.
But of course, I was simply proud that she negotiated such a juicy contract, that's all. I was just saying, seeing her all smashed up by that horrid 8-headed dragon, that we should go and avenge her. This Oroti is the scourge of the population. Look what state he left her in.
You're right, Gwizdo. I agree we should avenge Zoria. But give me your word that money will not be an issue.
Money? Come on, Lian-Chu. What do you take me for? I'm not that greedy. You know me. Right. I can see we agree here. Come on, Hector. Get up. This time you'll take all the gear for us, because this guy's a real heavyweight. Right. Onward to vengeance.
Rated multi-pooping pants.
Take care of her.
Here, Senowoo. Go and fetch us some water. Don't dilly-dally on your way, my boy. Watch out for the dragon. And above all, don't go near the cave. You know what they say.
Yes, Mom, I know. The magician Yamatono still haunts the place. But people also say he hid his treasure in there before he died.
Anybody who has tried to retrieve the treasure has never found it. And almost everybody has finished in 8 pieces in the stomach of Oroti. Forget the story about the treasure. Just bring back water and be careful.
Yes, Mom. Huh? The cave of Yamatono, the magician. Is there anyone there? Yamatono? Wow, the magician's treasure. Huh? Whoa.
Come on, sweetheart.
Thanks, Mom, but I'm really not hungry anymore.
Come, you've got to get your strength back. As soon as you're on your feet again, we can set this tavern back on its feet again. I've plans in store for you, my child.
But what plans?
One day you're going to take over here, little Zoe. You've got to think of your future and that of Zaza.
But Mom, I can't. I'm a hunter. I've got to get going again.
Out of the question. Look at the state of you. Do you want to end up as a dragon's dinner?
Whatever I do, you always find some reason to criticize. I just want to live as I want and not as you want.
What I want is for you to stop taking so many risks. Do you never stop to think what will happen to me if something happened to you? What is it you're looking for? Do you deliberately want to kill your mother with grief?
Jeanneline, you forget you're not my real mother. You have no legal power over me and have no right to decide what I can and cannot do.
You should be ashamed to say such a thing. I adopted you, fed and cared for you. I brought you up. You may not be my flesh and blood, but there's no difference to me.
But there is to me. I'm free to live my life as I please, and I have chosen to live it as a dragon hunter, whether you like it or not.
One day, I too am going to go hunting dragons.
Don't cry, Zaza. Things will be okay. You know what she's like.
But I'm telling you that you're saved. We are the creme de la creme, the top of the pile, the best hunters in the business.
So many before you have said the same thing, young man. Like that Zoria we took on, she didn't last long against Oroti.
What? Don't tell me the terrible, the invincible, the indomitable Zoria the hunter didn't manage to wipe out your dragon. Lordy me, that changes everything. This is one tough beastie, your dragon. I'm going to have to increase my rate. Let's say 3,000 guineas per head, a snip at half the price considering the risks. Just sign here.
Okay, but we pay on delivery. And for all the heads, otherwise no deal.
You told me you weren't in it for the money.
It's just for our credibility, Lian-Chu. You can't pass yourself off as a great hunter if you work for nothing.
You gave me your word.
Listen, to prove that I'm not mean-spirited, I'll give Zoria 1,000 guineas as compensation. What do you say?
I advise caution, dear boy. Oroti is not like other dragons. It was trained to loot the villages by Yamatono the magician, who died in the hidden cave, but his spirit lives on in there.
Perfect! Let's go for a little spin around that cave. If we ask nicely, maybe Yamatono's spirit will be able to tell us where Oroti is hiding.
You shouldn't joke with the magician. The village is responsible for his death. We have a terrible memory of it.
Hurry up, Zaza. There are still vegetables to peel.
I'll help if you want.
Of course you can help us, Zoria.
Can you make a barzooker broth for us? You remember how to do it, right?
I especially remember the last time I cooked at the tavern. Gwizdo was sick all night.
Yes, I remember. He licked up every dish going. We couldn't stop him. He's still just as greedy. He never learns.
It's a good thing that Gwizdo's back in shape, because otherwise it isn't going to be easy decapitating an 8-headed dragon.
Oroti?
With Lian-Chu, he has nothing to fear.
But Oroti is a very powerful dragon. I have to warn them. I must help them.
You can hardly stand. Leave Lian-Chu and Gwizdo to sort it out. They'll get on fine without you. It's their job. Come on, go back to bed.
It's my job too, and it's my dragon.
Mumbling midgets. Couldn't keep your mouth shut.
What? I didn't say anything
Oroti,
wrong.
Oroti.
Right. What are we waiting for? We go in. If we find nothing, we come out. I don't see what the problem is.
This doesn't feel good, Gwizdo.
Honestly, I don't understand you guys. What are you scared of? It's not like we're gonna get locked in or something. Did you just see that? The dragon just...
Yes, and there's something that's not right. Usually dragons attack. Why did Oroti simply trap us?
Problem blackout!
Unless someone told him to act that way.
The magician? But he's dead. You're not gonna start believing in ghosts, are ya? What? What's happening now?
No one will harm you now, Oroti. The greatest dragon hunters are now prisoners in the cave.
At least we can see where we're going. Maybe there's another exit.
This light is so unnatural. Do you think it's some trick from that magician? Yamatono? Gold!
Throw the money!
We're rich! This must be the magician's treasure! That's right, he trained the dragons to loot the village! It must be it! Yes!
Better off trying to find an exit. I don't feel like ending my days here.
Why not? I've always dreamed of dying rich. This is our chance!
Are you sure you don't want to stay until tomorrow? You're still weak and it'd make Mom really happy.
Believe me, I'd love to, but I have to defeat Oroti. And anyway, Mom will never accept that I'm a dragon hunter. Staying here another day isn't going to change a thing.
Of course, but it's only because she's scared for you. When I'm big, we'll hunt together. That'll put her mind to rest.
Atta girl, and the dragons will have to behave themselves. There we go. Everything's ready. So will you give Mom a kiss for me?
No, you can't do it yourself. I was just thinking that you really need the extra strength to take on that 8-headed beast. Oh, there's nothing special. A slice of crumble pate, bon poxara sausage, and golgon-liver sandwiches. I know you love that.
Nothing special. Honestly, it's a feast as usual. Thanks, Mom.
It was nothing. I just wanted to say, nothing. You take care. And soccer to him, that dirty Oroti critter.
And you take care of Mom. I'll be back soon to see you.
Go on, big guy. Give us a smile. Look, we'll never have to work again.
But we're stuck in this cave. Without food, water, and oxygen, no doubt.
Stop! Rotten wood!
Look, even Hector wants to play. Hey, Hector, fetch! Rumbling rhinos.
Let's hurry out of here before the opening closes.
But my
I
treasure!
don't think anyone will take it. You can always come back and get it.
Hey! Hey, that shirt wasn't even 20 years old. Curse his two-bit
The
magic.
rock could have taken much more.
Right, now that the dragon is gone, I suggest we open up the cave again and take the loot.
The treasure doesn't belong to us, Gwizdo. It's been stolen. We have to return it to its rightful owners.
What? But what owners? Do you know them? Do you reckon that we could just put out a small ad saying desperately seeking owners of huge treasure? You'll have all the con men in the region flocking in. No. We're better off keeping it. At least we know we're honest.
We came to avenge Zoria, Gwizdo, and we signed a contract with the villagers.
Whoa, vengeance. That's not a very noble settlement now, isn't it? And Zoria's not dead after all. And as for the contract, we don't really need the 24,000 guineas now, not with that lot waiting for us inside.
I'm a man of my word, Gwizdo.
Me too, but seeing as I gave my word to the villagers, it belongs to them now, not me. Get it? And what's more, we don't even know where this Oroti hangs out.
Now there, I have an idea. Friends, we have discovered that the Oroti has a new master.
Really?
Fortunately, we have discovered his identity. It's one of you, and we've returned to capture him and put an end to his activities. It's him!
What? That kid?
He went that way.
Hey, kids, your phosphorus team! If all he can do is dodge, he's done for. Lactating lizards, he's got to attack. Go on, big guy, give it hell.
Mega grabber! Choo-incy-wincy!
Aha! So there you are, brave hunters.
Hey, Zoria, you're feeling better. We were just working out a plan for effective intervention.
Stop now, Oroti!
Okay, Desire, attack!
Spare them, Oroti. Let them go home and never return. Oroti! He doesn't recognize me. He won't obey me. Oroti, it's me. Look, it's me, Sunawol.
You should run, boy.
No, it's my dragon.
Oroti, stop!
Huh?
Retreat. Leave them alone.
Now that's what I call authority.
There. Calm down.
Zoria, how did you...
Oroti is under the power of this amulet made by Yamatono. He who possesses it also possesses the dragon.
It's my amulet. I found it first. It's my dragon.
You really love the dragon?
Yes, we're friends. I love him.
So in that case, you should let him free. We know you have its best interests at heart, but the amulet is evil. Do you understand? It holds Oroti prisoner.
Goodbye, Oroti.
You made the right choice, Sunnowo. I'm sure that Oroti will never forget you.
Right, all these farewells are very touching, but there's more urgent matters at hand. We have treasure to retrieve. Here's to fortune.
Maybe the stick can only be used for getting out of the cave, not for getting inside.
What do you know? A key works both ways. Open up, you dirty, stinking, rotten, bulbous, bulga butt, boil of a cave, bubbling, bulga, boil, butt. It works! It's opening! Unbridge! No! My treasure! My fortune! My whole wealth!
Come on, Gwizdo. It's only gold after all.
Only gold? but it would have meant a lifetime's happiness, a life of plenty, luxury, and leisure. Does all that mean nothing to you? Have you no heart?
Ah, there you are. What's this huge hole?
Ah, right on time. I have amends to make, and I need someone to make them. We said 3,000 per head. Multiplied by 8, that makes 24,000. If I add miscellaneous expenses, we could round it up to 30,000. So hand over the guineas.
Certainly, but first, where are the heads?
The heads? The heads stayed on the dragon.
Yes, but for the guineas, you need the heads. No heads, no moolah. And you're going to have to fill that hole. It's dangerous. Someone could fall in.
I'm gonna chuck him down that hole. I will, you know I will, Lian-Chu. Let me at him if I get my hands around his scrawny little neck.
Gwizdo, why aren't you eating? For once, the dinner's on me.
Makes no difference. Even when he has to pay, he doesn't. Gwizdo never has a guinea to his name.
Yes, I have. Hundreds, a whole fortune that is floating around in space. Boo-hoo! It's not fair! A poor, honest hunter, and I've lost everything!
Not me, though. From what I heard, you agreed to pay me 1,000 guineas as compensation for stealing my contract.
Zoria, you couldn't do that to me. Remember how I bounced you on my knees when you were little?
Okay, I'll let you off this time, but on one condition.
Huh?
That you forget about your lost treasure and join the party with us.
I have just earned 1,000 guineas without lifting a finger. Lactating lizards, you're right. That is worth celebrating.